What's shaking, guys? My name is Luke Dancy, and it is Wednesday. It is our Hangout day, and I know we were supposed to have Kayla Morelli on today. Unfortunately, that did not work out today, but we are still going to try and make this happen today. So, yes, and truth be told, I'm not feeling all that great either. So that's probably part of the reason some of this stuff hasn't been going right today. But you know what? As they always say, the show must go on, right? I don't want to let you guys down. It is our Wednesday Hangout day. I know we're a little bit later in the day than we usually are, but that's okay because we're still here, and that's all that really matters, right, at the end of the day. All right. So let's see who's out there chilling out with us right now over on our YouTube channel. What's going on, Sean? How are we doing out there? I see you, Magic Jack. See some other friends. Phil, how we doing? Alex. All right, what's shaking, everybody? So I hope you're all having a great Wednesday. Again, I'm a little under the weather, so if my energy level isn't where it normally is, you probably know why. But I'm doing my best to hang in there and to bring you guys a show. All right. So what's going on out there, everybody? Of course, we're not just streaming over on YouTube. We're also on the Murphy's Facebook page too. We do this again, guys, each and every Wednesday at noon Pacific time. Normally, today we pushed it back a little bit. We were going to have Kayla Morelli join us. Kayla's in Australia, so we pushed the show back a little bit so you could get a little extra rest. Just some technical difficulties did not allow us to make everything happen. But that's okay because we are going to try and push on. We'll probably end up changing today into a more of like a Q&A session for you guys. I don't have any of your video clips pulled up to show this week, but I will give you all the details on how to do that if you are a new viewer to the show. So consider this a live Q&A that we'll be doing now for the next little while. I'll also be announcing the winners from last week's show with the Bound Control from Shin Lim. I'm going to announce the winners from who won those right about now. We can do that over here on our Facebook page, and our YouTube winners both had a chance to win. So I'm going to announce those right about now. All right, so give me just one sec, and we will pull up those winners. All right, so our Facebook winner from last week's contest, we were running a contest for the Bound Control. Again, a brand new digital download. You can pick that up from your favorite dealer. Looks incredible, and our buddy Brandon Lee over on Facebook was the correct winner. His answer was, I think I should win the Bound Control because it looks like a very slight full move and would improve my hand dexterity and magic, and also because it looks so clean. Brandon, your answer there was all that it took to win a free copy of the Bound Control. All right, so congratulations to you, sir, for picking up a free copy of that. Of course, we don't just give away copies over on Facebook. We also do it over on YouTube. Our YouTube winner was Mr. Luka Malinsik. Luka, congratulations. You are also our winner over on YouTube for picking up a free copy of the Bound Control. So we'll be in touch with you guys to hook you up with your free copies of those downloads. All right, so congratulations both of you guys. Don't forget, we do this normally each and every week. We give away more and more stuff, and we're excited to give you guys a chance to win some stuff. More next week. This week, I don't have anything for you. I did when I was going to have Kalen on. I was going to give away a free copy of his At the Table lecture, but he's not with me today, so I didn't really have anything else geared up for you. So let me think if I can come up with something for you during the show. All right. Also, I see some friends popping up here. I see Magic Jack. What's going on out there? I see Charlie. What's going on? Chris Cram. How we doing out there? Again, guys, let me know how everything's looking so far. I've been tweaking some stuff. I'm working on some stuff behind the scenes. So let me know how everything's looking for you on your end. All right. Again, we have a special guest next Wednesday. We got Kevin Lee joining us. This is March 22nd, noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be chatting all about his brand new release, Cohesive. So if you guys would like to tune in and ask him some questions about this brand new release using something as simple as gum. That's right. It's going to use different effects with gum. Some very visual and cool stuff. If you guys haven't seen the trailer yet, you can pop that up over on YouTube, get all the details on Cohesive. Looks great, and I know a lot of people have been excited about it. There's some really good visual stuff, and there's some stuff also that happens in the spectator's hands. That's the kind of stuff I like, so I'm excited to hear what you guys think about Cohesive. All right, so let us get some questions going, guys. If you have some questions for me, bring them on. That's what we're here for. Do a little Q&A. I normally do these over on Instagram, do Instagram Live, do those, but we'll be here to answer some questions as well. So, all right. I don't know much about Fortune yet, Rob Dodge. He's asking about that over on Facebook. Don't have a whole lot of info about that, but I do know what you are referring to, sir. Yeah. All right. Let me pop back here over on YouTube. See what you guys are up to over there. All right. Do you know anything about this minimalism phone app called Wicked Test? I do not, Dylan. I've heard good things about it. I can tell you that much, but I don't know anything more than that. Sorry, buddy. I can tell you that there's a lot of people that are talking good about it, enough so that I've considered picking it up myself. So we'll see. What's up, Leo? How we doing out there? What's going on? Do you buy Shinlim products and use it? I've messed with some of Shinlim stuff. I'm not, Shin puts together stuff with gimmicks and things, sometimes things to be presented on a table or as part of an act. I'm not much of a performer these days, so some of his stuff, the Shin Lim stuff that's really difficult, the Move Monkey kind of stuff, I play with some of it, but I'm not, I haven't picked up anything. But then again, I don't buy a whole lot of Magic in general, and that's the truth. So when I do find stuff that I like, I'm very, very sure to tell you about it. Trust me when it comes to that. All right, let's see what's going on out here on our Facebook page too. Don't want to ignore my Facebook friends. Again, guys, I'm not feeling all that great today. So if I seem a little out of it or whatever, bear with me. I'll do my best for you to answer those questions and to get to as much stuff as I can for you. So, yeah, I want to let you know that. What's up, Jay Delta? I see you out there on Facebook. We'll pull up my Facebook feed here. And we'll just pull this. There we go. Cool. Get well soon. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. It's 8 p.m. UK time. It's always 10 p.m. Is it 8 p.m. to you? It's always 10. Today's different. We're normally streaming live at noon Pacific time on Wednesdays. Today's different. We were going to have a Kayla Morelli in a live interview. Stuff didn't work out. Then I had some other problems. So I'm trying to make good on this show. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. So there you go. What's up, David Herrera? I see you out there. Good to see you. David Levy, how we doing? All right. What are your thoughts on Visions by Matthew Wright? Matthew's a very smart guy that comes in over on Facebook. David Levy. It's a very practical thing. I can tell you that much. There is definitely something to be said for when you can read someone's mind, and there's none of this stuff you have to do beforehand. This is true stuff that you can do on the spot. So yeah. What was your favorite Murphy's pickup? From the warehouse, yeah, I did a little shopping spree at the Murphy's warehouse not too long ago. And a couple of my favorites, I'll show you. There's one right here. This is one of my favorites. I love this thing. This is called Cross. This is fantastic. You draw an X on the back of a card. You cause the X to jump around on the back of the card. You can have it end up on your hand if you want, or on your finger. If you combine it with Double Cross, you can actually have the X appear on someone else's hand. So you could cause the X to jump around and then onto someone's hand. Big fan of this. I like this a lot. So that's one of the things I picked up. Another thing I'm having a lot of fun with is Departure. It's the ring flight routine using the key fob that you would normally have. It's disguised to look like the key fob you'd use for like a garage, little clicker thing. Very, very cool. So that's some of the stuff that I've been having fun with. Good questions over there. All right, let's see what else. Leo, very best. Rob Dodge, it kills David. It's simple to do, worth getting. If you're into minimalism and predictions. Hey, Rob, thanks for tuning in, and not tuning in, for sharing your thoughts on Visions. Yeah, I mean, sometimes we overlook simple. Part of the effect from Visions, I know a lot of people said, Luke, you said no force. There's two parts of the effect. One of them is the card reveal. The other one is the object, the drawing. What he's referring to in the trailer is the drawing, not so much the card, because we can tell that he's using a very common Magician's Force. So want to clarify that. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Just watched your lecture. Some really good stuff. Thanks, Bradley. That is very nice to hear. Yeah, my At the Table lecture, if I'm not mistaken, it's now available. Give me just a sec. I'm trying to pull that up and see if I can find the pictures of it and stuff. I don't know if the trailer's up. I don't know. Let's see together. I'm honestly figuring this stuff out with you. So let me see here. Looks like it's been updated over on the Murphy's website, so that's pretty cool. And let us see. All right, so it looks like it's now listed. So here's what we're going to do. Let's pull up the website. Hello, there I am. So you know what? Let's do this together. We'll watch the trailer together. I honestly haven't seen this on the website yet, the finished website. So let's take a peek at the at the table lecture that I did not too long ago. and we can check it out together. So hold on a second. I'm just going to fix one quick thing, and yeah, we can watch this together. All right. I did this a couple weeks ago out in California. Had a blast with those guys, and so I figured, you know what? Let's show you good stuff. Let's show you how this all went down. All right. So I think you get the audio through here. So I'm going to try this right about now, and we can watch the trailer together for my At the Table lecture. All right. Here we go. What's shaking, guys? My name is Luke Dancy, and I'd love for you to join me at the table.
Could I show you a trick? Yeah? Show you something? I'm going to show you something. Oh, the aces. Okay, cool. Got the red ones. Oh, no. What happened? Okay, we'll just do that then. We'll use the deuces as the substitutes for the black aces. I'm going to have you hold out both hands for me, and we're going to play a game. All right? What card is this?
The ace of spades.
Oh, you're good at using your imagination. Yeah. I like it. All right, cool. So we'll take the ace of spades, and we'll place it here. All right. Along with that, we'll use the
ace of clubs.
Ace of clubs. All right, we'll place that there. All right, now watch. All I have to do is come close, but not touch. When I do that, the cards actually change places because now, yeah, you can look at it. This time we're going to use the actual aces to make it really easy. So we got the ace of hearts. This time I'm going to create some confusion. Right or left?
Left.
We'll go right.
Okay.
So that's one.
Crap.
We got 3 more to go. The next one here, the ace of diamonds. No imagination needed. I'll even let you put it where you want it in the other hand now. All right. Good. So now you have 2 cards, and I have 2 cards. All right, watch. All it takes is just a sec to get the cards to change. Wait. Back. But actually, don't use your imagination anymore, right? Because if I now snap, turn over the cards, you actually now have
the
black aces
awesome.
In your hand.
That's really good.
Right about it.
I've got a signed card to pocket routine with no palming. That's right. If palming has ever thrown you off and you don't want to do it, now you can perform a signed card to pocket routine in minutes.
Oh crap. That means don't pick the joker, I guess. I totally wasn't ready. Sorry. All right, well, go ahead, just pick one. Okay.
It's okay?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Have a look at it and sign it for me. Okay. And just put it back face down on the pack. And actually, you know what? Before I go forward, I should fix my problem from the beginning. Sorry. Let me get rid of that guy. And I'm going to give you the rest of the cards. So you take those. I'm going to take this and get rid of it. I want you to imagine that your card is the only card in the deck that's actually turning over.
Okay.
Like that.
Come on.
And
really?
You know, wait. Okay, I'm going to reach into my pocket. And believe it or not, I have 1 card in my pocket. That's actually your card.
Come on.
There we go.
What? I've also got some really fun card controls, some stuff that I've never shared before, and I may never share again, so make sure to check it out here.
So we've got a 4 of a kind here. And what I'm going to do, so I'm going to mix them up a little bit. I'm going to grab a random one first. This one, the Jack of Clubs. Now watch this one closely. Drawing a blank. That's what it looks like. You don't believe me? You want to see what it might look like?
Yeah.
All right, see, drawing a blank. Drawing a blank. That's number 1. Right. Let's go with the next one. Right about here. With this. Okay, the other blackjack here. Take it out. I'm just going to give a little wave. Drawing a blank. And get the second one blank. I like your reaction. Nice and blank. Now we did the first 2 one at a time. We'll do the last ones, the red ones. We'll do them together. All right. So 1 and 2 together. Watch. There's 1 and there's 2. I'm actually going to pull the ink off that one. It's kind of stuck. But actually, if you believe it or not,
nice.
I'm going to get both together.
That's awesome.
Like right about there. There's 1. And there's, you actually feel it. You actually see it. It's actually. Of course, now we need to get this back to where it was started. So you kind of scoop up the ink that's been out there, circulating around, slide it back on there. Let's give it a little mix for you. And now we're back to the 1, 2, 3, and the 4 jacks for you.
That's nice. I love it.
I'm also sharing my work on the double lift, the push-off double lift that I've been showing a lot of people. Been working on it for about 10 years, and now you're going to get the inner work from me to you. My name is Luke Dancy. Join me at the table. There you have it, my friends. That is the At the Table lecture I went out to California and did a couple weeks ago. Had a blast again with the team. Special thanks to Mr. Chris Oberly for being such a great host. He killed it when it came to hosting that, so thank you, Chris, being such an amazing host, and all the hospitality again from all the people out in California. I had a lot of great, a lot of good people out there, a lot of good hospitality. Just a really good time. The Murphy's team doesn't just make you feel like someone that's part of the team, but actually part of the family. So it's a really cool thing. And so yeah, there you go. My At the Table lecture. Looks like it's now available from your favorite Magic dealer. So if you're curious about that, yep, it was released officially today. And here is the image of it coming up right about there. There you go, March 2017. Looks like, yes, released today, March 15th. There you go. A little bit of goodness from me to you. Have a look at it and let me know what you think. If you're out there using that stuff, if you have any questions about that stuff, you know where to find me. I'm a pretty easy guy to get a hold of, so there you go. All right. Been keeping an eye over here on Facebook at some comments, but I haven't been keeping that close of an eye over on YouTube, so let me do that right about now. Let me see here. Just the work on the double lift is very likely worth the cost of the lecture. Thanks, David. Appreciate it. I've noticed there are a lot of different NOC decks. I thought the Martin NOC deck was the only ones watching your lecture now. I forgot it was released today. There you go. What do you guys think of a gimmicked card with appearing ink with friction? That sounds kind of cool, Curtis. Corey Tobin, how we doing out there? Which color is your favorite NOC? I really like these. Like these a lot. These are the Murphy's blue ones. So I like these a lot. Sounds good. Flying Squirrel, going to submit some magic. All right, cool, cool. What is your favorite move in sleight of hand? My favorite move, it would be the double lift. I really love the double lift. I also really enjoyed the pass. Those are my two favorites. Double lift is first, pass is second. There you go. All right, good questions there. Let's pop back over here to Facebook in just a second. We'll do that and see what's going on over there. I see Scott Tarpley tuning in. How you doing out there, Scott? Always a pleasure to see you, Mr. Tarpley. All right, here comes our Facebook friends again. Here we go. Dun dun dun. Scott Tarpley. What's up? There you go. Yeah, Aaron. All hail King. Thanks, Aaron. You're too funny, man. All right, Lazarus Benson. Always a pleasure, man. What's shaking, buddy? Good to see you. All right. I tell you what, guys. What we will do today is because the At the Table lecture has officially been released. How about we give away a couple copies? How about that? That'll be today's thing. I just came up with this on the spot. Let's do it. Let's hook you guys up with a couple copies of the At the Table lecture. I think that sounds. Pretty fair, right? All right. So here's what we're going to do. Let me get back to my cam here, and I'm going to tell you how to do it. Today's going to be a little bit different from my Facebook friends. Facebook friends, if you want to have a chance to win my At the Table lecture, all you got to do is to share this video. That's right. Share this live video right now if you're watching on demand over the next week. Click that share button and let everyone know about these live hangouts. That's kind of like my thing, my gift from me to you, because I've given a lot on the show, and I will also give you guys a chance to win something that has something to do with me, which would be my lecture. So click the share button. We'll make that one of the ways to win. And comments as well. Those comments that are posted will kind of help you win too. So those are your chances to win. Also, if you guys over on YouTube want a chance to win, post a comment. Tell me maybe if you're a new viewer how you found the show or whatever, and some feedback. And I'll choose a winner on YouTube next week too. And we will hook you guys up with a free copy of that, the digital copy. All right. So click the share button. Let everyone know about the Hangouts, and in return, you guys will get a chance to win a free copy. All right. It's that easy. Appreciate the help. Appreciate the love. All right. Cool, cool. Also, don't forget, again, if you're just tuning in, we do have a very special guest next week. Speaking of really cool stuff, we got Kevin Lee joining us next Wednesday, noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time. He'll be joining us live to talk all about Cohesive, which is the brand new release. I think it's 5 or 6 effects using gum, all in different ways using gum. You can see the type of packet that he's got there. That's the type of packet that he uses to do the effects. One of them I really, really like. It's the one where he shows the packet empty, puts his finger in there, closes it up, puts it in someone else's hand, and then they are able to kind of start to feel the packet getting a little bit heavier. They open it up and it's full of gum. Pretty cool. That's one of my favorites from that release. Yeah. All right. Let me see what else is going on out here on our social channels here. Let's see on Facebook. Let me pull that back up. See what you guys are up to. Facebook friends. Matthew David Shealy. Any chance to bring it back? Free Trick Friday. It was a cool idea when it was running. Lots of great. You know what, Matthew? We're doing all sorts of other kind of stuff in the meantime. To kind of we're changing things up. We're doing these shows every week, sometimes more than once a week. We're also giving you guys free content from the At the Table series, and we're hooking you guys up with free magic every week with these contests and things. So we're changing things up. So what was old, we'll take some of it, but we're going to definitely try to change things and make it different. So good question, though. All right. Thank you for the comment there. What's up, Ryan Carlos Cleary? I see you got a new picture there. Looks like a fishing picture. That's cool. Favorite Mark deck? Got a couple of them. Howdy, John Sturk. How we doing out there, man? Good to see you. I do love the At the Table lecture snippets. Yeah, we hook you guys up at least once a month now with a free trick from the At the Table lectures. The one we posted just a couple weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, was Shin Lem. A free thing. It was last week, actually, because it was I decided I had him on as a guest. So, yeah, if you guys want to get a free Shin Lem trick, you can check that out on the Murphy's Facebook page. I'll probably post it today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, over on YouTube as well. So make sure you are keeping up with our YouTube channel. It's just, if you subscribe every time we put something up, and when we go live, you get notified. So that is going to be cool. Hello, Mike Heitman, all the way from Myrtle Beach. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. All right. Cool. So any other? Oh yeah, favorite Mark deck. The Garrett Thomas Speed Reader deck's very, very good. There's also one called the Ultimate Mark deck, which is based off of the traditional kind of like bicycle design. Very easy to read. I like the Ultimate Mark deck as well. And the Boris Wild system's pretty clever as well. So there you go. Which one do you prefer? Omni or Phantom deck? That comes from Christian over here on Facebook. I really am a fan of like the block. I like the Omni deck probably. If I had to pick one or the other, I'd grab that. To me, I just think that they feel that weight. I think I like that part where they just have this thing in their hand, opposed to just a bunch of cards. It's just my opinion, though. So there you go, Matthew David Sheila, you got it, buddy. So which one do you like, Christian? Which one do you like? Let's see. I look forward to the At the Table with you, Luke. First, I have to go to Canada on holiday. All right. Well, you enjoy your holiday there, John. Sounds good, buddy. Sounds good. All right. Back over here on YouTube. I'm going to pull up my YouTube friends, see what you guys are up to over there. Don't want to ignore you. Let's see what's going on out there in YouTube. Again, guys, my apologies for everything being late today. I'm not feeling all that great. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm feeling pretty bad. But I did want to make sure you guys got your live hangout this week from me to you. All right? So hope you're enjoying it so far. Let's see here. Alex Giles shared on Facebook, comment, love these things, Luke Dancy. Appreciate it, Alex. Appreciate the love. Tyler Scott. Luke, what advice do you have for getting Effect published? So if you guys want to get some Magic published, maybe a release that you want to see pop up in the Magic world, there's a couple different ways to do that. The best way to do it is to do it the official way. And that would be through the Murphy's website. So let me just pull it up for you. I'll walk you through it really, really quick. It's very easy to do, and we'd love to hear from you guys. So if you're interested in submitting Magic with us, we take a lot of pride. I'm going to show you a video in just a second of something that we did for a deck of cards recently. If you want to submit some Magic to us, go to murphysmagic.com. Go all the way down to the bottom of the page, all the way down to the bottom. And you'll see at the bottom there, there's one link that says Join Us. It's the second one over. There's Magic, and then there's the 5 free tricks, and then there's Submit Magic. What's that first one say? Magic News. Yeah, I'm reading this on a small screen. You want to click the one that says, Submit Magic. Click on that. Take it to the submission page. We ask you for all the details. And of course, we ask you for a link as well, where we can see the trick and how it works. That's very important to us because we want to make sure you have a method to the madness. And our team will be in touch with you after that if we're interested in moving forward. And we're always looking forward to seeing what you guys are up to. So don't be shy, all right? We love to see the magic that you guys are working on or that you're creating. That's also why we do this, all right? That's why we do these shows. We love to see what you guys are working on. We always feature your magic on these shows. So, yeah. Also, we are interested in talking to you. If you've got decks that you've either designed already and you're looking for someone to take them and market them or put them out or help with the marketing in general, we would love to talk to you. Or if you have deck designs, you can use that same system that I just showed you to also do that. All right. So hit us up. Let us know. Speaking of good peeps, I got to bring this guy up. This is pretty cool. I was just peeking at Facebook real quick, and I saw one of my friends, Mr. Michael Chatelain's live with us right now. What's up, Michael? Good to see you, man. always a pleasure. If you guys have questions right now for Michael about any of his stuff, or just want to say hello, you can check him out right now on our Facebook page. Really, really cool to see you, Michael. Thanks for the support, buddy. All right. Yes, but you should also answer the people when you delay. Now, here's the thing. Christian's saying we should answer people, and I want to very much address that fact. People are always saying, well, you didn't get back to me. Does that mean... Here's the deal. We get a lot of magic submitted to us, just like any magic company does, right? We don't just get like one thing every day. If we wanted to, or not want to, if we tried to respond to every person that sent magic our way, we would need to hire someone just to do that one job. It's not a personal thing if you don't hear back from us. If you don't hear from us, then it probably means we're not going to move forward. But if we spent the time to email every single person, it would take a long time. So don't take offense to it. It's certainly not a personal thing. It's just a matter of the time that it would take to do that we could also use to work, focus, and produce magic. So never take it personal, Christian. I want to make sure that you know that, okay? It's very important to me that you know that. But we do get a lot of magic sent our way. And because of that, it just would take a really long time for us to reach out to every single person that reached out to us in turn. I do pride myself, though, when it comes to these shows and the social media stuff we do in general, to respond to people and to answer questions. We're not too good for you. I'm not too good for you. If you have questions, if you need help, I'm more than proud to give it to you. I'm more than proud to help you. That's my place. I love magic, and because of that, I want to help you. So don't be shy, whether it's about these products or about this other stuff. I take a lot of pride in being there for you. So if you need that help, you're looking for some questions, let us know. All right. So thank you for your thoughts, though, Christian, on that. But I did want to address it very, very much. It's important to me. You guys don't think we're just ignoring you. Let's see. J Delta, are you a podcast listener? Of course, I'm a fan of all the magic-related ones already, but do you have any favorite non-magic-related podcasts? I haven't listened to one in a while. I used to have my own podcast. I did it weekly. Just time got away from me. I really like, there's one from Dave Asprey, the Bulletproof Executive. I like his stuff a lot. I actually do Bulletproof Coffee every day. If you haven't checked that out, it's pretty cool. Matthew David Sheely, so are you saying you have a position open up at Murphy's? I don't know about that, Matthew. Tallies or bikes, David Levy's asking me. I like bikes, bicycle playing cards. That's for me, yeah. There you go. Yeah, of course, but in that point, Dan, okay. All right, Christian. If you say so. All right. I just tried to help you out there, buddy. So there you go. Your opinion of 100 Monkeys. Chris Philpott's awesome. 100 Monkeys was great. Narcissus was also really great. Really, really good stuff from Chris Philpott. The guy's smart, and he's just a really good guy in general. Had a blast talking to him. So, yeah. Who won the bound control? I'll be more than happy to pull those winners up again for you. If you missed out on those earlier. I did announce the 2 winners from last week's show that picked up the bound control. Here comes our Facebook winner. Facebook winner was Mr. Brandon Lee. Brandon said, I think I should win the bound control. It looks very slightful move. I don't know if very slightful is a word, but I like it. And it would help improve my hand dexterity and magic, and also because it looks so clean. And it does look really, really clean. So congrats to Brandon. He was our Facebook winner. Of course, I don't leave out our YouTube friends. Our YouTube winner was Luca Malinsik. He said, Shin is a really awesome guy. I love the bound control. Fits my style. Using a table and a close-up pad. So congrats to you, Luca, for being our other winner. All right, cool. Again, if you are just joining us today and you want to win some magic, if you didn't win last week and you want to make sure that you can win some stuff, here's what I'm giving away today. I did this on the spot because we were supposed to have Caleb Morelli with me today. Technical difficulties, other things. It just didn't happen. So I was going to give away a free copy of his lecture, but instead, mine's just released today. So how about we give away a free copy of my At the Table lecture? We'll give you a digital copy. We'll give away 2 copies. We'll give away 1 copy to our Facebook friends. So Facebook friends, all you need to do is to share this video right now, whether you're watching this live or on demand. I can go through the list to see all the people that have liked it. If you want to have even more chances to win, just post a comment. Any comment counts as well. Between those 2 things, you'll have a chance to win. I'll pick a winner next week and announce it when we have Kevin Lee joining us for our very special, he'll be our very special guest next week. We'll get all of our technical bugs fixed and out of the way. And then also for our YouTube friends, I know you can't share stuff and your comments are not, they're not saved. The ones you're posting right now, they're not saved. So all you guys need to do is post a comment, leave some feedback. Let me know why you should win my lecture. Now I'm the one looking at this stuff and it's my thing, so make it good. All right, I'm going to tell you that, YouTube friends, make it good. Post those comments after this video goes up as an on-demand. All right, it's that easy. So there you go for media, and that's literally I just came up with this on the spot. So there you go. All right. Speaking of YouTube. Let's head back over there now. Hold on tight. Here we go, back on YouTube. All right. Hey, it's Derek. How are you? I made it here. Hey, good to see you, Derek. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Ethan? How are we doing? Patrick, how long are you going to be on for, Luke? I don't know. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that. Here's the thing. Two things. I was supposed to have Kayla Morelli on today. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and I feel bad. And I want to say... that we'll try to have him on again. Number two, I'm not feeling that great. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm a little under the weather, but I wanted to make sure that I did this show for you guys. I know a lot of people, they look forward to it and they like it, so I wanted to make sure that I at least came on for a little while. Try to answer some questions, give away some stuff, announce some winners, all that good stuff. This will be kind of like a condensed version of the show. I see my buddy Shirag's asking for doing Jam Cam. There'll be no Jam Cam today. I can't do that today. I'm beat, man. I'm just not in a good place. I'm really, really tired. And then also, won't have any of your video clips this week to show, guys. I'm sorry. I just didn't have a chance to get everything together. It's just fighting some. I don't know if it's allergies or what. I'm just not feeling great. So there you go. Who do you admire in the magic world? Curtis is asking that question. I admire good people, good creative people. Of course, the first people I admire are the people that I studied when I was younger. Di Vernon, Ed Marlowe, Tommy Wonder. You got those guys. Derek Dingle. Nowadays, who do I admire? I really admire people like David Regal. David's a good guy. He's helped me out a lot with my stuff, so I like David Regal a lot. The guy that was supposed to be on with me today, Kayla Morelli, another good person. Shin Lim for what he's doing for Magic. Really have a lot of respect for him. Another really, really good guy. So those are a couple people really kind of look up to and admire and just respect a lot. I think respect is the best word. Yeah. Patrick, hope you get better. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks for all the well wishes there. Thank you very much. Tyler, really enjoy these shows, so I appreciate you keeping on for it. Oh, yeah, you got it, buddy. Good stuff. What do you think of Callan's great. His stuff is great. So, yeah, I like his stuff a lot. All right. What's this one here? Robin, if you had to keep only one trick in your arsenal, which would it be and why? Wow, one trick in your arsenal. You know what I'd probably pick? A thumb tip and a bill. I would probably pick a thumb tip or probably a mismade bill. And I would just walk around with that thing. I'd borrow a bill, I'd turn it inside out, turn it back, and just walk away. I really like that stuff. Yeah. Daniel, Cube 3 is a great product. I use it in both my Magic and Mills. Yeah, Cube 3 is great. Whoever was asking the question, I'm sorry I missed it, but Jim Booth, thank you for stepping in and answering that for me, buddy. Yeah. But yeah, Cube 3 is really good. A lot of good stuff. Good visual stuff with a Rubik's Cube for sure. So yeah, I like it. I think it's a good one. Yeah. All right. Let's pop back over here. One thing that I wanted to share with you guys is that we're really, really proud, not only of releasing products, but also really getting behind decks of cards. It's really fun for us to take a look at decks and try to figure out cool ways to show them off and stuff like that. So if you've been sitting on a deck of cards, or maybe you're a designer and you're not sure where to go, well then hit us up. You can use that submit a trick section I just told you about earlier, whether it's production-wise or whether you want some marketing love. And speaking of that, I'm going to show you something that's really, really cool. Just give you an idea of what we can do for a deck. This is a new piece to tell you about the Run deck. It's just a really, really nice piece here. I love this clip, and I wanted to share it with you here. So take a peek at this, and I'll be right back. You can let me know what you think. Hold on tight. Here we go.
must be some kind of way out of here, said a joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief.
And there you have it, my friends, a brand new, fresh look at the Run deck. And as you can see, we're really kind of changing up the way that we're doing things. And I've been telling you all along that I'm continuing to kind of, progress and evolve this show. I'm trying to bring more stuff for you, better stuff. I'm moving into a brand new studio space here shortly. I want to take things up a notch. And we are also doing that in a lot of ways, just as Murphy's in general, when it comes to the way that we release products, the way that we get behind them, and all that. So just really proud of that type of stuff, and that's a good clip. I hope that you can see. If you've been on the fence about stuff and you're like, man, I wish I knew where to go to do that stuff, well, now you know. We can take really good care of you. We take a lot of pride in that, and we love to work with either old friends or new friends, new people that are wanting to hit the market. So let us know, hit us up, all right? I love that clip a lot because of the music. I see Michael also enjoys that music. He said that over on, or that song rather. He said that over on Facebook. So, yeah. Let us now jump back over to Facebook. Speaking of that, try to get some more thoughts and questions from you guys, and see what you guys have to say. All right, here we go. John Bodine. Oh my God, John, good to see you, buddy. If you're in Sacramento, drive 2 hours. What's to say? All right, John. Well, when I was there last time, I didn't have a car, but maybe I could Uber at 2 hours. I miss you, dude. I miss those days. I miss the good old days, man. Matthew David Shealy, do you think you could combine sticky situation with cohesive, or are the tricks? I don't know if that's a good thing to do. The reason why is because cohesive's using the packs. I don't know what you call those, the packs of gum like you see in the trailer. The sticky situation trick is done with the little sticks of them that come in the little packs. And so I don't know if it would, and they also come wrapped with the little, not just the foil, but like the wrapper on it. I don't know if those two would fit that well together. Matthew, yeah. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? Ethan's asking. No, I don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube for real. I do not. Good question. Rubik's Cubes are fun. I love to watch people do the stuff, trust me. But yeah, I don't know how to do that myself. Rob Dodge, I love the look of the Run deck, and a bit of advice to watchers in the UK. A certain dealer has them on offer. There you go. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate the heads up there. All right, David Levy. Fingers crossed for the lecture. Love your invisible deck, man. You're a great magician and would love to see more stuff for you. In the lecture. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just really, really love this stuff a lot. So, yeah, appreciate the love, man. Very cool. All right, I think it's now time to jump back over to YouTube as well. Don't want to think that you guys are being left out today, because you're not. I can promise you that. Let's see what's going on over here on YouTube. All right, here we go. Anthony Boulder, we are live. Hello, everyone. How are you? Anthony, I'm doing great. I hope you're having a good Wednesday over there, sir. Duncan Bannon, tips to doing a gig for older people when you're young. Also, what do you think? I think Patrick Kuhn's awesome. To answer your second question, I think Patrick Kuhn is awesome. Tips for doing a gig for older people when you're young: just do good magic. The young part, the age thing is always going to be something that's tough to overcome. But when you start to do good magic, that makes people a believer right away. So just do really good, strong magic. Just focus on that. Yeah. Cedric, you sent us one of your card designs. Thank you, Cedric. We will. Our team will have a look at it for sure. All right. What's your favorite type of gaff card? Ethan's asking that. Gaff card wise, man, I don't know. I'd have to say my favorite gimmick to use with cards is double-sided tape. I don't know if I have a favorite gaffed card. Actually, yes, I do. What am I saying? This thing Cross. I'm loving this damn thing. I'm just going to go out and say that. Really, really like this trick a lot. Where you draw the X on the card, the X jumps around, and it's great. I tell you what, because I like it so much, I'll try to bring up the trailer for it. How about that? Or, no, actually, you know what? I'll bring up the Instagram clip that we put up a couple days ago, just to give you an idea of how really, really good this looks. All right, so give me one sec here, and I'll pull up the clip. This again is one of my personal favorites. I saw this. I thought it was something else. When I saw how it worked, I'm like, man, this is too cool. So I'm going to show you guys this. This is really, really fun. So hold on one sec. We'll pull it up together. And this is a clip that we put up on our channel from another Instagram friend of ours. And I'm going to pull up Instagram in just a sec here, if I can find it. Where is my Instagram feed here? We'll come here. All right. So this is a trick again where you draw an X on the card and just watch what happens. This is pretty freaking cool. This is from Ghetto Shaman. So yeah, you draw the X on the card, and then you actually visibly see the X jump, and then you see it jump again, and you can have it jump right there onto your hand. Pretty wild stuff. Then you can actually make the X disappear, which is really fun. You can make that vanish and appear wherever else you want it to go. He chose to use the rejoined card from Jean Miranda and Julio Montoro. But you could also use these. So there's two tricks. There's a couple different tricks going on there. The first trick is cross. Okay, that's the one with the X being drawn on the card. It jumps around and it jumps off on your hand. You could do that trick just by buying this, or you can have it appear on your thumb. The other way you could do this is he also used a trick called double cross. If you're not familiar with double cross, with that one, you take a Sharpie, you draw an X on your hand. You have someone hold out their hands. You draw the X on your hand, and you can close up your hand and open it, and now the X is gone. And then when they open up their hand, the X is now on their hand. He combined that with the cross trick. So basically what he did was he had the X jump onto his hand. He made that disappear and appear somewhere else. So those are a couple of tricks. I like the cleverness there of combining those tricks together. But I'm a big fan of cross, the X jumping trick. Also double cross, where you make the X vanish. Really cool. I can't wait to start doing it. Really, really fun stuff. So yeah, those are a couple of my favorite gimmicks when it comes to the cards, gaff cards anyway. And the gimmick that's being used, I'm not going to tip exactly how it works, but the really cool thing is the gimmick that's being used with cross, there's no flaps, there's no strings. The gimmick is very, very nice and very, very secure. If I'm not mistaken, it's $40. And you know what? Just to be sure, we'll jump to the Murphy's website together, and we'll take a peek to see how much that is, so I don't steer you wrong. All right. Again, I want to remind you guys of something else too. I know a lot of people enjoy going to the Murphy's Magic website, and they enjoy to look around and seeing what all the new magic is. Here's the dealio, though. We are not a retailer. We do not sell direct to customers. Instead, what we do is we sell to the magic shops. We're a wholesaler. We're the world's largest magic distributor. So our customer is the magic shop. So if you guys see anything you like on the Murphy's website, all you got to do is contact your favorite magic dealer, and they will have it available for you. All right. So I want to make that clear to you guys, because we've had a lot of people say, well, we've got your website, I can't log in. Well, that's why, because if you're not a dealer, then you can't. This is $40. You can see Cross does cost $40. And just so that you know, quick little heads up, with Cross, you do get a red gimmick and a blue gimmick. I've found that the blue one looks quite a bit better in person. If you want to do a video, you could probably get away with doing it using the red one for maybe Instagram or something else. But big fan of that trick at $40. So there you go. All right. Let's jump over now to another place here. We'll go back over to Facebook real quick. I see some questions coming in there, and let's check them out, see what's going on. Facebook, Matthew David, thanks for all that you do, all the time you put in these things. Hope you get to feeling better. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Matthew. Appreciate that. Sean McCarthy, not sure if it's been asked before, but can you say anything about Tarantula 2, the poster behind you? Hey, what's up, Cedric Lancey? Good to see you here on Facebook, sir. Yes, so Tarantula 2. I'll just go to my my other shot here. Tarantula 2 is something that's been in the works for a while. Gagal Masika, the creator of Loops and Spider-Pen Pro, the original Tarantula, Electric Touch, lots of cool stuff from that guy. So Tarantula 2 is coming soon. I can tell you guys that much. The reason why we haven't told you anything about it or given you any details is very easy. He's finalizing all the last touches on it. Here's the thing. If we told you about a feature that's not going to be included on the finished product, you guys are going to be upset, right? So Yegal is putting the finishing touches, and he's a perfectionist. So a couple good things here. When it comes to that, he could have easily rushed the thing out just to make a buck. He wanted to take his time, make it right, because he knows that it's got his name on it. He takes pride in the quality of his work. And also, he just wants to make sure it's what he wants it to be. Because once it goes out, you can't change it. You can't fix it. You can't add this or wish you would have done that. It's over. You know, you can do another version, but how long is that going to be? So I want you guys to know that's why we haven't said anything about it yet. Yegal's asked us not to just because he's still trying to get it to where he wants it to be. 100%. He's got the whole thing figured out. It's just, does he want to do this? Does he want to add that? When he gets there and he lets us know, you guys will definitely be the first to know all about it. And also, we're going to try to have Yegal come on, do a Q&A. You guys can chat with him, ask questions about Tarantula 2, Spider-Pen Pro, loops, maybe just about Yegal in general. I'll let you guys know when that's coming to you. All right. Speaking of guests, though, if you guys are just tuning in, I want you to make sure that you mark it on the old calendar that next week, next Wednesday, March 22nd, noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, we have Mr. Kevin Lee joining me. He also released the effect called Flight. Kevin will this time, though, be chatting with us about Cohesive. This is the brand new release that's all about effects with gum. I think there's 5 or 6 tricks using the gum. He'll be on to share his thoughts about that and to answer the questions you guys might have about Cohesive. And speaking of that, I'm going to try to bring up the trailer right about now so that you guys can have a look at it if you haven't seen it yet. So give me one sec, and we will pull up the trailer for Cohesive, and you can take a peek at what it is all about. All right, so let me just do this, and we will pull it up for you, and you can check it out. Also, if you guys have any other questions for me, keep them coming. Here's a good question over on Facebook. Christian, favorite Magic Wallet loop? Couple answers to that one. Big fan of the Real Man's Wallet from Steve Drawn. It's only like $40. A great card to wallet. Another fun one is the Masika wallet from Yegal Masika. I don't know if he still sells them, but I loved using it for a card to wallet. And I also like the Wowlet. I know it's one of my own things. With Russ Stevens on it, RSVP Magic, but it allows you to do the signed card to wallet, but you have the WoW gimmick. The wallet's been made to hold the WoW gimmick, so it looks like the place where you would have your ID, little ID window. That's where the WoW gimmick is. And so when you do the routine, you open up your wallet, show a wrong card, you can visibly change it now into the signed card. You do need to have a WoW gimmick, but the wallet is made to hold that and also to act as a card to wallet. So if you're interested in that, there you go. All right. I'm now going to try to pull up Cohesive, and we can check out the trailer together if you guys haven't seen it yet. This one is a lot of fun. All right. So let me just bump this up, and we will get down to this. All right, so here comes Cohesive from a buddy, Mr. Kevin Lee. All right, check it out, guys. Be right back.
My name is Kevin Lee, and this is Cohesive. Offering someone a piece of gum is such an easy way to connect with them. Now imagine adding a moment of magic in that. Raise your hand if you like gum over here, chewing gum. The problem is though, like once you have gum, everyone wants a piece from you. You just totally run out. Hold out your right hand. Perfect. Cover it with your left hand. Now the pack is gonna start getting heavier and heavier, okay? When it stops, I want you to open it up. Use the moment of magic as a segue into the conversation you're going to have the rest of your life. Get in, Nima. My name is Kevin Lee, and this is Cohesive.
And once again, guys, just as a friendly reminder, we have Kevin Lee joining us next Wednesday, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. If you'd like to join us, then answer any questions you might have about that brand new release. and that's going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of brand new releases, someone else is around right now. If you guys are watching on YouTube, you should head over to Facebook right now, the Murphy's Facebook page. We got Danny Weiser live on the Murphy's Facebook page. Let me pull up the page real quick. We can see Danny over there. Saw him just pop up a second ago. Danny was hanging out a second ago. He's saying he loves me, so that's fun. Let me see here. Just bump that over there. All right. Danny just released something that's called Move, if you guys haven't seen it yet. We talked a little bit about it the other day, but if you haven't seen it yet, I think it's fair that we also pull that up. And if you guys have any questions about Move right about now, it's probably a really good time to get those questions in for Danny since he's here. So let me just pull that up for you, and we can have some questions answered by Mr. Danny Weiser. I don't know how long he's going to stick around. I'm putting Danny on the spot, but I think that's okay because Danny's a cool guy. He's cool like that. So give me one sec, and I will pull up our Facebook feed. All right, here we go. There is Danny Weiser. All right, cool. What's up, James Paul? I see you out there as well. James Paul, good to see you, man. All right. David De Herrera. All right, good to see you, man. How much is Cohesive going to be? I can give you that answer in just a sec here. Let me go back over here to the website. Cohesive sells for $20. That's it. $20. Not too shabby if you ask me. Again, you get 6 effects. So that's pretty awesome and not too shabby. Cool. Let's now show you Move as well since Danny's here. If you guys haven't seen it, he says he's only here for a few. So I should do this really quick since he's joining me over on Murphy's Facebook page. So let us pull that up right about now. And again, Danny Weiser's watching live right now over on our Facebook page, Murphy's Facebook page. So if you have questions for Danny in real time right now, you can get them in. I'm going to show the trailer for this, though, right about now.
They didn't know it when they turned me loose. I shot the sheriff and I slipped the noose. The law ain't never been a friend of mine. I would kill again to keep from doing time. You should never ever trust my kind. I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands. Do you understand? I'm a wanted man. I took the pistol and I shot out all the lights. I started running in the middle of the night. The law ain't never been a friend of mine. I would kill again to keep from doing time. You should never ever trust my kind. I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands.
There you have it, my friends. That is a brand new release. It's actually on pre-order right now. You can pre-order that from your favorite Magic dealers. But again, Danny Weiser is live with us right now over on the YouTube. No, not YouTube. Over on our Facebook page. He was live on YouTube the other day. So if you guys have any questions for Danny, in particular, right about now is your chance to ask him about Move. I have some info on it too. So if you guys want to know more about it, I could try to hook you up with some of those details as well. All right. Let us now jump back over to YouTube. I know you guys are still out there chilling, so let us see what's going on out there on YouTube. Let's see, Chris Cram. I'll be doing Magic table hopping at a soda and candy shop, so that would be coming handy. There you go, Chris. Yeah, good call. There you go. There you go. Searching for magicians in Austria and Germany. There you go. Movie star Wolf. Danny, what gave you inspiration for this effect? I can try to answer that for you. Basically, there's the old key effect. It's like the old timey keys that you use for like old houses, where you move the teeth of the key across the stem or whatever to the other side. And that is where the inspiration came from. The reason I know that is because I taught the Danny the other day. So there you go. And he does want to remind you guys that it does come with everything that you need as well. So that's good to know. Sometimes people think, oh man, this thing came out. Is it like a do-it-yourself thing? This isn't. You don't have to do that. It comes pre-made for you. So that's a good answer. Yeah, not a good answer, but it's a good thing, I should say. All right, cool. Let's see what other things you guys have been talking about over here on YouTube. Hello from Germany. What's up, Madhu? How are we doing out there? What do you think are the top 5 breakthrough tricks in Magic in the past 10 years? Holy crap, Anthony Bowler. Man, you talk about dropping a bomb on me. Man, the last 10 years? Are you serious? There's been some big things that have hit the market in the last 10 years. WoW, the WoW gimmick is definitely something that comes to mind. That thing, when it came out, people lost their mind. Just a little plastic sleeve where you can put a card inside of it, and you can watch it visibly change from one card to another. It looks like real magic. It's sick. That's definitely one of the things that pops in my head from the last 10 years that really made a splash. I would have to say one of Yeagal's things, either Tarantula or Spider Pen Pro. One of those two things, depending on what you use it for. I know when Yeagal did the Spider Pen Pro with the dollar bill, it can kind of like turn over on its own, and then you can make it go down to the ground and float all the way back up to your hand. It's pretty damn cool for a close-up worker to be able to have that kind of power at your fingertips. So whether it's Spider Pen Pro or Tarantula, because you can do the ring, the floating ring, you spin the ring in midair and it can drop on someone's finger. To me, that's pretty freaking cool too. That's a good step towards something new with invisible thread. So I really like those two things from Yeagal. Other big additions though to Magic in the last 10 years. I might have to brew a little bit more on this. So there are a couple of things that really jump out that when they came out, they made a really, really, really big impression, for sure. Yeah. Float is good. Yeah, that's right. Flight. Let's jump back down to the bottom, see what else you guys are saying here. How can I get started in the Magic business, start booking gigs? Perform as much as you can. I think that's all it comes down to. Perform as much as you can, whether it's free or whether it is a paid gig, because when you do perform, even if it's free for charity or whatever, not only is it for a good cause, it's also good exposure for you. So don't overlook that. That's a very good thing to help. Chris Cram, I also got Sugar Rush on your recommendation, Luke. I love it. Thanks. Chris, that's great. I remember talking about Magic with Candy a few weeks ago. So Chris, that's great. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I thought it'd be a really cool thing for you. You know, the Magic with Candy stuff. It happens in your hand. It just feels good. You know, that's a good one. Yeah. So Chris, I'm glad to hear it, bud. Curtis Lee, how do you handle stage fright adapting to a new audience? You know, stage fright is a good thing. First of all, a lot of people think, oh man, I don't, you know, I need to get over it. No, you don't, because if the minute that you get too used to being on stage or lose those jitters is the minute you become too complacent. You become too comfortable with yourself. It's good to have nerves. It's good to be nervous before you perform, for sure. Keeps you on your toes, which is good. But I will say that the longer that you do stuff, and it sounds like a very cliche answer, but the longer you perform, the more you perform, I can promise you the better you're going to get at feeling more comfortable on stage. A couple tips though for you, Curtis. Curtis, how old are you? That's a question I'd love for you to answer for me in real time. How old are you? Because I can give you a couple different answers based on your age too. That will probably help you out. Rob Dodge over on Facebook is saying smartphone magic apps must be one of the best magic. Yeah, you're true. You're true. I'm sick, guys. I'm sorry. That's true. You're right, Rob. I'm doing my best, guys. I'm fighting something. I don't know if it's allergies or whatever, but yeah. So Curtis on Facebook says he's 14. Here's what I would suggest, Curtis. You want to get over stage fright, adapt into a new audience. Let's forget about it as a magician. You can look at it from a very basic thing. If you want to get more comfortable and get over this fright, you're 14, you could probably take theater classes, drama classes. I think they have those in middle school and high school. Take drama classes. Cool magic. Yeah, nervous energy is great. It just needs to be channeled. Yeah, well said. Cool magic. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys, younger guys in high school, middle school, you can take drama classes, which will help you to do, you have to do things in front of the class to be more comfortable. If you're a little older, maybe you're in college, you can take public speaking courses. In college, they have them, public speaking. Again, you're forced to get up in front of a group, make a presentation, get you out of your shell, and you get graded on it, so you have a teacher that's helping guide you. You know, instead of doing this, maybe do that and try that. The other thing that I've done over the years is I've loved broadcasting, and I'm going to start to get into other forms of it, is to do it even when you're not being recorded. Same thing with performing. If you want to get over the fright, perform for yourself. Record yourself in front of a... It's so easy now with phones. Take your phone, set it up, and perform. Critique yourself. You can be your own worst critic. And it's easy now with phones and stuff to record yourself to get better at what you do, right? You find these things you don't like, and you can fix them yourself. So those are a few things. Again, I'm glad someone else mentioned it too. Nervous energy is okay. It's all right to be nervous. It's normal too. Someone else told me as well, it might have been my girlfriend, I don't know, that if you have rubber bands and if you pop the rubber bands against your arm, you know, like you have a couple of them and you just let one pop back, that nervous energy gets kind of this instant feeling of, oh crap, it kind of takes your mind, distracts it from what's going on. So there you go. Anthony Bowler is asking a question for everybody there on our YouTube channel. Pure smoke or vapor? I think that's up to people, their own preference there. I work in a magic shop, but there's not a lot of magic shops left that are closing. Yeah, Cedric, it's unfortunate for sure. Curtis, thanks for your answer. I'll try your... Hey, there you go, Curtis. Good. Yeah, let me know how it goes for you, man. You know, again, it's okay to be nervous. That's the best thing, is to just don't worry about being nervous. It's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? All right. Again, guys, we are going to try to hook you guys up with some magic. So any of my new friends that are just tuning in, I've got something for you to get your hands on this week. Originally, we were going to have Kalen Morelli on today, and my apologies to Kalen, again, for not being able to make it happen for him. Had some technical stuff. I tried to get it done before he came on. He's also in Australia, so he's got this time difference. So we'll try to have Kalen on another time. I wanted to thank him, though, for his time, for sure. We were actually going to give away a copy of his At the Table lecture today because he was going to be with me. So he's not with me. I'm here. I'm sick, but I'm still here trying to pull together a show for you. So here's what I'm doing for you guys today, all the new people that just tuned in. I'm going to give you a chance to win a free copy of my At the Table lecture. It's just released today, and we'll hook you guys up with a digital copy. So all my Facebook friends that are watching, whether they're watching live or on demand, a couple different ways to win this. Number one, click the share button. Click this share button on Facebook. That will let people know about the show and about the contest. Give more people a chance to win too. That's why I wanted to do that this week, because this is something personal to me. My lecture, the show was very personal to me too. And I'd love for more people to find out about the show and what we're up to. So click the share button. Also, your comments do count as well. The more that you do, though, post a comment and share it, that's definitely going to help you. Your chances will definitely increase on Facebook. So do that on Facebook. Over on YouTube, you guys can't do that because it's a little bit different. The system's different. So my YouTube friends, you guys can post a comment, maybe tell me why you'd like to get the lecture. Make it fun. You know, it's my lecture, it's my stuff, so make me happy. Post something fun, whatever it is. It could be a story, it could be some feedback, it could be something about the show, maybe something you like to see that's new. Let me know, and I'll pick someone on YouTube. Again, guys, unfortunately, those of you that are watching live, those comments you're posting now, they go away after the show. They're not saved like they are on Facebook. So if you'd like to have a chance to win, please post your comment after this video goes up. Is an on-demand, is the replay, okay? So there you go. Kogan over on Facebook saying he'd like to get the lecture especially for my double lift. Yeah, I do go into detail on how I do my push-off double lift. So if you want to learn that, it's on the lecture, promise you. All right, and thank you for the kind words too. It means a lot. I spent a lot of time on that damn thing. So it's nice to hear that people enjoy it. And that's, I invite you guys to think about that too with the magic that you do. Maybe find some things that you would like to do that maybe other people just overlook. That's the other thing I want to say. I'll go to what I like to call the serious camera. That was kind of my thing. Was growing up, I wanted to do some moves, to a high level, compete with other people with the type of moves that I do. Now people do that by posting videos, they use social media, and they try to stand out that way. But if you really want to stand out, instead of doing what everybody else is doing and just being another person posting videos and doing that stuff, why don't you pick some moves that other people do and just do them better than everyone else? I can guarantee you will get a lot of attention when you do these things that other people don't do. Because magic, again, is a very small industry. If you're good at what you do, people will know about it, I promise. So there you go. My thoughts from me to you. I always try to drop these little things, just little reminders. I know I'm an old school guy. I get it. I do use social media. Hell, I'm on it right now with this show. but I think that the focus needs to be shifted back to what this is really all about. And it's about the magic, not about trying to put it all over the internet for people to see. Maybe that's your agenda. That's great. It's not mine. So that's why on all my socials you won't find any magic stuff. It's just not what I'm about. Let's jump back over to YouTube, see what's going on over there on the YouTube. Here we go, my friends. All right, all right. Let's see. What all do you teach in the lecture, Luke? Yeah, I can hook you up with some of those details. So in the lecture, I teach a bunch of stuff. I teach a signed card to pocket routine with no palming. It's one of the easiest easiest signed card to pocket routines you'll ever do. You'll do it within minutes, I promise. Very easy routine. I got some other routines. There's a really fun one where you get a shuffled deck handed to you. If you've ever wondered what to do when you have a deck of cards handed to you, I've got a routine that you can perform where you take the deck, the spectators make all the decisions, it plays really good for a large group, and at the end you have a four-of-a-kind revelation that no one sees coming, I promise. I've fooled some magicians with it too. Totally impromptu, do it right away. I teach the trick called Painter's Nightmare, where you make the ink vanish from the cards one at a time. Very fun thing. I teach 3 different controls. One of them that's never seen video before. That's called the oversight control. Very proud of that one. As I mentioned just a moment ago, I do talk about my double lift. Teach you the inner workings on the double lift that I do, the push-off double lift. Some other routines. There's a sandwich routine on there. There's a version of Daly's Last Trick on there that I do with the signed card, again appearing in an impossible location. There's a nice mixture of stuff using double-sided tape, which is something I've kind of been known for over the last 15, 20 years, and some just regular deck card stuff, and some moves. So a little bit for everybody. So I hope that helps you out. Let's see what this question is. Phil Hanlon, Luke, how old were you when you did Magic for the Eyes? Came across it when I was going through my DVDs the other day. There's some great stuff on there, but I had to laugh at how long you look. Yeah, and my God, my accent. I was just a North Carolina boy. I think I was in my early 20s when I did that. Yeah, I was in my early 20s. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I'm very embarrassed, very, very embarrassed of that project. I'm so glad it's not available anymore. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. Watching your lecture and live hangout, you're awesome. And it's so far, my Dolo is getting so much better. Oh, Chris, that's awesome, man. And thank you for the support, Mr. Cram. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Been practicing, what'd you say? Oops, this jumped up. Been practicing since last year when you showed us. Oh, cool, Chris. All right. Do you know any Canadian magicians might go visit them? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people. I know Lee Asher lives in Canada now. Let's see who else is up there. Bobby Mata is up in Canada. He's a good guy up in Canada. Chris Mayhew, another beast. He's a Canadian guy. It's really cool. What's up, Oscar? How we doing? Good to see you, sir. Hey, if you're going to sign the lecture, it'll be the download, Greg. It'll be the download, the digital version. It's just quicker to get it so you can watch it right away. Yeah. Anybody else hate when a magician does a crappy double lift and gets away with it? I don't know if I hate it when they get away with it. I just hate seeing it. It's lazy. I don't like lazy magic. To me, it just looks like, it's just lazy. I don't know. That's just the way I look at it. All right. Let us see what else is going on over here on Facebook. Got some Facebook friends. Let's see what's up. Pull this up over here. I'm in Canada, but no one has been. All right, Kogan, fair enough. DST, I like that one. Under Control is also another going. Oh, thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Rob, when you see a magician perform like Michael Vincent, his sleight of hand is just perfect and better than any gimmick routine. Yeah, same thing with Babel. Babel's a fantastic guy. Van McGee, Tyler Wilson is Canadian. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about Tyler, yeah. God, I haven't heard his name in a long time. Thanks, Van. Appreciate it. And good to see you, Van, as well. Hope you're doing all right out there, buddy. See more of what you do and the ideas you have on magic. Thanks, Cedric. All right. Benjamin, hey, Luke, awesome stream. So cool you give away your lecture. Yeah, man. I love to hook you guys up with stuff, and why not give you guys a chance to win something that I worked on myself. I was going to hook you guys up with Kayla Morelli's lecture today. Fortunately, that didn't work out. We will have Kaylin on another day. Again, forgive me, guys. I'm a bit under the weather, so sorry if I'm slipping a little bit here and there. But yeah, Babel Rob Dodge is another fantastic magician. That man can handle cards like butter. They just look so good in his hands, yeah. Sean, what's up, Luke? What's up, Sean? Hope you're having a good Wednesday over there. All right. Can you sign the download? Ah, that's funny. Brandon Lee, will you be revealing the winner of the bound control? Actually, Brandon, you know what? I might. I might say who the winners are from the bound control. I don't know. Let me let me just pull. Oh, what is that? Last week's Facebook winner. Oh, look, it's Brandon Lee. Who would have thought? Well, Brandon, I guess. Well, congratulations. We announced that a couple times, and I'm glad, Brandon, that you're here to see that you won a free copy of the bound control. So, congrats, my friend, for picking that up. For those of you watching over on YouTube, if you're curious who won, maybe you guys are just tuning in as well. The winner from YouTube was Mr. Luca Malincic. I don't know if I got that right or not, but Luca was the winner over on YouTube. So congrats to both those guys on winning a free copy of the bound control. It is a fantastic control if you guys haven't seen it yet. It happens, and you would swear that nothing's happening. It looks that good. So congrats to both of those guys on picking it up. And Brandon, congrats being live and being one of our winners, man. Good to see you. So that's what you get for tuning in. That's the thing, guys. If you guys tune in to the shows and I announce winners, and you guys do not contact me, well, I've got so much going on. I do this show. This is one of the things I do with Murphy's. I do a lot of other stuff too. So if you guys aren't contacting me or watching the shows and finding out if you won, then more than likely you won't get your prize. So I just want to make that known that when I do announce a prize, I pretty much leave it in your hands to get in touch with me. So I do announce the winners. I make it known who wins, but I pretty much leave it into your hands to get in touch with me. So congrats, Brandon, on picking that up, and to Luca as well. All right, good stuff. The bound control. Again, guys, next Wednesday, for just joining like Brandon is, we have Kevin Lee next week. Kevin Lee talking all about cohesive 6 tricks with the gum. Talking all about that. Marked it on the old calendar, March 22nd, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Kevin will be live to answer your questions about this brand new release, so don't miss it. And if you are a new viewer to the show, we have our live hangouts each and every Wednesday at noon Pacific Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We stream, says on YouTube. We're also over on Facebook as well. And the cool thing is that if you want to make sure you never miss an episode from us, because we go live each week, sometimes multiple times a week, on the Facebook page, make sure you turn the notifications set to on. And if you are on YouTube watching, all you need to do is subscribe to the Murphy's YouTube channel, and you get hit up every time we go live too. So a couple different ways to know when we're doing this live stuff. We also do go live over on Instagram. I do Instagram Lives every now and then. I'll probably do that after this show for a little bit. So on Instagram Live, the only way that you know we're live is if you are following the Murphy's account on Instagram. So make sure that you are following us over on Instagram as well, so that, again, you don't miss out when we do any of those things. I do a lot of Q&A stuff there. Sometimes I do some slides and teach some stuff. So, yeah, don't miss out on that stuff, all right? And if you guys want to send us an email for your video clip, let us jump back over here to YouTube. We'll go back to YouTube for a few minutes. We'll start to wrap everything up for the day. Here we go. YouTube friends, what's going on out there? No audio. Oh, crap. Audio went down. All right. Well, that's odd. I wonder what happened to the audio there. I will have to get that fixed. All right, cool. Thanks for the heads up, guys. All I was saying was if you want to send in your video clips, all you need to do is use that email address. That is social@murphysmagic.com, and you will be able to get in touch with us. All right. Sorry about that. Here we go. Yes, back. It's back. Yeah. Thank you for the heads up, guys. You are awesome. Let's see. In my street handling a possibility, you don't make the second. Let's see what else you guys have to say here. Take care, Curtis. Good to see you, man. Let's see what's going on out here. Am I supposed to hold my breath? I would think so. I think you probably want to hold your breath when you get that smoke in your mouth. Yeah, so it doesn't come out. Yeah. Cool. Thank you guys again for the heads up with the audio. Sorry about that. This is the email address, though. For those of you that were curious what it's used for, because you saw it on the screen there for a couple minutes, maybe a minute. That is the place if you want to submit your magic tricks, you performing them, like your videos, to be on this show, because I do that quite often. I put your video clips on the show and give you some credit. Use that email address, social@murphysmagic.com. That's the place to do it. A lot of people don't know you can also use the Murphy's Facebook page. You can send us a private message, and when you send a private message, you can also attach or upload the video clips there too. So if you want to have your videos on the show, you can use the Murphy's Facebook page. And if the file is a little bit too big, or you'd rather use email, just use that email address below. And that's how you can get in touch with us and send us those video clips that you guys are working on some new stuff or whatever. All right. Now let me jump back over to Facebook. No, YouTube. Here we go. Yes, Phil says when it comes to holding your breath, yeah, don't hold it for very long. Yeah, we don't want you passing out over there. No, that would not be good. Not good at all. All right. Kogan, that tarantula poster. Yeah, tarantula poster's pretty cool, right? I like that one too, yeah. What's the time duration limit? Anthony, I've had clips anywhere from a few seconds up to a few minutes, so I'll leave that up to you. I would probably say nothing over 10 minutes, probably. I have had some clips, though, sent my way that were 6-7 minutes, some performance clips, like live performances. So, yeah, you guys feel free to hit me up with those clips, and you never know, you might see yourself right here on the show. I get a lot of clips, and I love to see the stuff you guys are working on. I've seen there's a lot of good talent out there, which is very, very exciting when it comes to seeing the new people that are hopping up in Magic, popping up there. It's always good to see the new peeps coming through the pipe. All right, long-lasting decks. I got to tell you what, man, Patrick, I've had this deck open for at least a week. These are the bicycle. Not by God, I'm so sick. These are the blue NOCs, the Nox, the Murphy Signature Series. These things still handle really, really well, and they're holding up really good. So I would say these are doing a really good job of lasting. So at least the ones I've been handling, these have been doing good. There you go. Let's see what other questions you guys have got for me here. What's the email again? Aha, email address. That's a funny. Cedric Lancey saying NOC. How do you say this, guys? Again, I'm not and I see some emails popping in already with your clips. How do you? Are these called NOCs, like the letters, or are they called knock? Just tell me so I can not look like an idiot. Please tell me, because I've heard some people say, oh, the knocks, and I've heard other people say, oh, yeah, the NOCs. Is there a way to say it, or is it like tomato, tomato? Please tell me so I know, because right now I have no idea. I just say, I say it either way, depending on the day, to be honest with you. Someone was asking about the email address. I'm going to pull it up for you right about now. Anthony was asking for the email address. There you go. social@murphysmagic.com. That is where you can send us your video clips. So there you go, Anthony. Hope that helps you out, buddy. All right. I've got someone over on Facebook saying NOC. All right. But he's also saying, I don't know if he's saying tomato or tomato, but he's saying, that's Kogan saying NOC. All right. Over on YouTube, Cedric Lancey says, I say knock, not NOC. D'Angelo says they are NOCs. Chris Cram, I call them knocks. Anthony Bowler, I think it's NOC. I think it's knock, not NOCs. Yeah, I mean, how can we find this out? I would love to know how we can find this out. I don't know what the right way to say it is. I mean, you guys seem to be just as confused as I am, which makes me feel better about myself. I'm not going to lie. Let's Facebook. Rob Dodge is saying, I love my Murphy's NOC deck, but not used it much. Thanks for my prize. I say knock. All right. So Rob says knock as well. And I'm glad you got your prize there, Rob. That's great. Benjamin, if I use an old principle or find a new routine, I mean, if it's good enough, Benjamin, if it warrants being released, then sure. I mean, everything pretty much in Magic these days is what's old is new again. So as long as it's a new something, then at least it's, it's worth taking a look at. So yeah, I mean, why not? I'm gonna see what's going on over on YouTube right now. I'm pretty sure it's going crazy over there with this controversy too. D'Angelo, yes, I said your name right. There you go. Gotta ask Alex Pandrea. All right. Call them potatoes. Yeah. Rob Dodge, just say, knock. Just say knock. John Czar, you're saying nose. Come on. What is it, guys? NOC? Or, it says, here's Cedric again. It's NOC. But then I've heard other people go, oh, yeah, those are the knocks. Like, what is it? Someone help me. Someone get on the phone with Alex Pandrea right now and ask him, what is it? I have not been to Greece, but I have heard very good things. My buddy Titanus used to live in Greece. And some friends I know went there for their honeymoon. So maybe one day. It's NOC, not knock. Okay, D'Angelo, I trust you. But then we have other people that are saying the opposite. What is it? All right. You've been to Greece, Anthony. That's cool. Very cool. So yeah, I guess no one really knows the definitive answer for the NOC knock thing. So I think by next week we should try to figure that out somehow. Can you guys help me make that happen maybe? That would be great. Because I have no idea. I have no idea. Who have made... It was hot in Greece. Okay, got it. The people that made the NOC knock decks, these are printed by the Expert Playing Card Company in New York. I believe Alex Pandrea is the one behind this line of cards, NOC/knocks. So yeah, and I do know Alex. I could call him easily and figure it out, but it's just more fun to ask you guys. All right. I think it's yeah. Thank you, Gabe. Appreciate the info. So yeah, I don't think any of us really. Your snow leopards are coming in. That's cool. Sounds good, Christian. All right. Just I don't know. I have no idea. Some days I just don't know what's going on. And today is definitely one of those days. All right. I think I'll start to wrap this up in just a minute. Actually, I want to show you guys this too before I do that. Because a lot of people do ask me the decks that I use. These are the ones that I use. Whichever camera that is, that one. So I thought I would bring up the website of the deck as well to show you what they look like. This is the deck that I use often. You get a good look. I like the side tuck case. Pretty nice, right? Here's a better look at the backs. A lot of people don't know the back is marked with the suit. And then you can see the nice detail on the inside of the tuck. Very nice. Another look at the back. Of course, everyone wants to see some of the faces. Here's the jokers that you get. And here are the aces, everyone's favorites, the aces. All right. So a quick look at the cards I use all the time. Big fan of them. Not just because I have to either. I would never steer you guys in a direction just because I have to say stuff. That's not me. I don't do that. So if you guys ever hear me say something that I like, it's because I actually like it. Okay, it's important. A must-have. Here's a good question over on Facebook. I'm going to pull that back up. I like this question a lot. A must-have trick for a new magician. Any ideas? So, yes. Oh, you did, Benjamin. Thank you for telling Luca that he won. A must-have trick for a new magician. Abdallah, I would say check out loops from Yegal Masika. Loops are very, very fun, and you can do some really fun stuff with them. Other tricks. What do you currently do, Abdallah? What kind of tricks do you currently do? Well, Cedric, these are the Murphy's signature decks, so they may look different from the regular blue, not NOCs. Invisible deck, Svengali deck. Yeah, that's a good recommendation, Rob. The invisible deck is a good thing for beginner for sure. Svengali deck as well. Yeah, absolutely. Trying to think of other, like, I don't know what real level he's at though either. For a new magician, one of my favorite tricks I got when I was a kid growing up was Scotch and Soda, the coin trick. It's pretty cool trick for a beginner. I like that one. But yeah, these are the Murphy signature. That's why they have some of the yellow, I think, on the edge. Cedric Lancy. Yeah. All right. Let's see again what's going on back over on YouTube. See what you guys have to say. YouTube friends, hello, hello. Hello, greetings from Malaysia. Hello, Yen. How we doing out there? Good to see you. I guess no matter what you call them, awesome. Yeah, there you go, Chris. Chris Cram's got it right. There you go. D'Angelo just subscribed. There you go. Cool, man. Thanks for the subscribe. Yeah, if you guys want to, hang out, do this every week, just click the subscribe button and you'll never miss a show. That's what's fun about it. So if you're new here, that's all you got to do. Greg Williams, it is NOC, but people call it knock, kind of like as soon as possible for ASAP. There was a review on YouTube that explained it. Thank you, Greg. So it is NOC. I was doing it right. I was saying it right for a while. Anthony, where can we buy Scotch and soda? I would just Google it around, check out some of those other dealers that are out there. I'm not exactly sure, who has it in stock. Just do a Google search for it. I'm sure you guys can find it. Got to get going, guys. Nice hanging out with you all again. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for still doing this, Luke. You got it, Tyler. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in, I haven't been feeling very good today. I don't feel very good at all right now. I was supposed to have Caleb Morelli on earlier. Didn't work out. Go figure. It's just one of those days. But we'll try to get him on again sometime in the near future. All right. Cool. I still use Invisible Deck and find it continue to get a big response. Yeah. I mean, Invisible Deck's great. It's killer. Yeah, it's very, very good. And good luck, Tyler. Yes, there you go. You guys are awesome. You're always supporting each other. I love it. You guys are always supporting each other, helping each other out. It's great stuff. Back over on Facebook again. See what you guys are doing over there. I'll definitely check it out. Sounds good. Yeah, Dom, sounds good. Phantom deck or Omni deck, easy but powerful, gets great reactions. Yeah, those are good, but I don't know if it's like for a beginner. You know what I mean? You got to do some switching stuff to get out of there. Unbound, Impromptu. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the Impromptu Invisible deck. Yeah. Be harder difficulty, but really cool if you can put time in. Yeah, there you go, Benjamin. Right on. You know your stuff, man. Good stuff. Confused coins are great too. There you go. Yeah, confused coins. It's an old classic of the copper silver routine, I believe. Good stuff. Yeah. Hopping halves, I think is what it was called. Hopping halves. Card College book is definitely for you, Abdullah. Yes, Benjamin, you are the man because I talk about Card College all the time. True that, man. True that. Invisible deck, ambitious card here and there, 2-card Monty. Yeah, I mean, ambitious card, I think we all do it, right? Definitely think we all do. The invisible deck, not invisible deck, the ambitious card routine, yeah, for sure. Yep, that is a good trick. Tattoo Joe, yeah, gotta remember that, dude. Yeah, good stuff. All right. One more peek on YouTube. I'm going to start to wrap this up. We've been going on for almost an hour and a half. So I'm really surprised I made it this long because I'm really not in the best of shape over here. Let me see what's going on back over here on YouTube. Your favorite color change? I really like the Impulse color change from Jack Carpenter. Really fun stuff. Or you can get Sucker Punch. Yeah, Sucker Punch is a lot of fun. If you guys haven't seen it, check out our Instagram. We put up a post of Shin Lim doing Sucker Punch, some stuff with it. Looked great. Would you recommend Captain and Coke, the quarter? And the penny? I've heard good stuff about the revised one, Anthony. I think there was a Captain and Coke 2.0. I think it was stronger than the original, but yeah, pretty cool. Luke, go take care of yourself. I will. I'll take care of myself soon. I promise. Got to take some medicine and just relax for sure. Do you have any advice for performing for a large group? For a large group, make sure the material that you're performing plays to the group. I see a lot of people, especially close-up wise, they'll do a trick and then they'll get so focused on the trick and just the one person they're performing for, it's almost like the rest of the people in the room disappear. So make sure that the magic that you're doing, maybe find tricks that use multiple people. Whether it's a card trick and doing multiple selection routine, having multiple people pick cards, or a bigger routine that has other people helping you do different things. Just don't let the rest of the people in the room get forgotten. That's how they'll start to turn on you because they'll feel like they're being left out. Yeah. Kalen will be there tomorrow, right? He was supposed to be here today, George. Kalen's in Australia. There's a huge time difference there. Also, I had some technical difficulties this morning. I'm not surprised because I'm feeling pretty rough. It was pretty tough. I almost didn't do the show today at all. I decided I would not going to let you guys just go without a show. So I'm here. This is like a very condensed version of the show that we normally do. But I still wanted to do it just because I feel like, you guys tuned in. I thought you should have a show. So, yeah. Yes, indeed. Hopping halves. Oh, and Luke's new lecture. Oh, thanks, Rob. That's funny. Yeah. So there you go. All right, guys. I think that's about it for me. Let me come back over here to Facebook in just a second here. See what you guys are saying. That's what I love about doing this show. This is not about me at all. This show's about you guys. That's why I love doing it. Didn't want to leave you guys hanging because this is all about you guys. Wayne Sharp, Japan, loves Finalizing Magic. There you go, Wayne. Good to see you. I haven't seen your name before, Wayne. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. Good to see you, man. Nice to meet you. Benjamin, and I think everything on Luke's lecture, so I hope I win it, but good luck to all of us. That's funny, Benjamin. I like your style. I like your style, man. All right. Speaking of the lecture, for those of you just joining us here, we are doing a giveaway for the lecture that I did, the At the Table lecture. I'm going to give away 2 copies, the digital copies, just released today, actually. So I'm going to bring up the picture of that and tell you how to get your hands on it if you're just joining us right about now. So the At the Table lecture is a digital thing. You guys are watching this digitally, so let's keep it all digital. Facebook friends, if you want to have a chance to win, whether you're watching this live or on demand, click that share button. The reason I want you to click the share button is because it's my lecture, and this is the show that I do for you every week. So let's let some more people know that this show is out there. All right. Also, the comments you're posting, that will help too. So everyone that posts a comment, that'll help you too. But everyone that does share this will have better chances to win for sure. YouTube friends, a little bit different. You are posting comments right now, but they're not saved. That's the only difference. So after this show goes up as an on-demand here in just a few minutes, all you need to do is to post a comment. Tell me why you should get the lecture. Make it good because it's my lecture. And I'll pick one of you guys out there to get your hands on a free digital copy next week when we have Kevin Lee joining me on the show. All right. Also, speaking of that, if you haven't seen yet, we are having Kevin joining us next Wednesday, noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Talk all about Cohesive, the brand new release, 6 effects using gum. And Kevin will be joining me to talk all about it and to answer your questions live, just like we are right now, just like I've done for the last hour and a half answering your questions. Kevin will be here. You can ask questions about Cohesive, about magic, about life. Be here and do it, all right? Rob Dodge, get your medication, Luke, and put your feet up. Great show as always. Ciao from Dr. Rob in the UK. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it, man. Definitely going to kick back and watch college basketball. We just started the March Madness here in the States. Go Tar Heels. That's all I'm saying. Go Heels. We're going to win it this year. I'm telling you guys, we're going to win it. You guys should actually put your picks in. If you're in the States, tell me who you think is going to win. Post those comments. I'd love to hear from you and who you think is going to win the NCAA tournament this year. Benjamin, I was here from the beginning. Someone saying, Benjamin, well, that's good, man. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully that means the show is interesting enough to keep you here for an hour and a half. But as always, Benjamin, because you have been here so long, if you have any feedback for me for the show, I'd love to hear it, man. All of you guys, if you have any feedback for me, I'd love to hear it. Try to make the show better and better each week. Again, I'm sorry that we kind of got mixed up with the schedule today, but we will be back again next Wednesday, noon Pacific time, for our next live hangout. Again, we'll be joined by Kevin Lee to talk all about Cohesive. So I think I'm going to take a breath real quick and wrap up this show. Before I do that, I want to bring up YouTube once more and see what's going on, and then we'll start to bring things down again. Let's see here. Yeah, Greg, we're on a different time tonight. Yeah. So, yeah, D'Angelo, as long as you are subscribed, now you will know when this show goes live. Yeah, this was not scheduled at this time at all. I did it because I had to do it today. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I don't care how bad I feel. I will always be here to do a show for you. So, yeah. So thank you for chiming in there, Greg. I appreciate it very much. Yeah. Honestly, I was planning on putting my feet up and being sick 2 hours ago. I fought through it. I fixed the problems. I did it. So there you go. I should win because it's your at the table. Is that win? Cedric, good try. Good try. Yeah. Luke, I can have my wife send you some homemade soup. I just need to find the right girl and marry her. That's funny, Greg. I like your style. Anthony Boulder, does anyone here have Departure by Christmas? It won't swing into my pocket. It just keeps getting stuck when I do it. Actually, I do have Departure, Anthony. Are you having trouble with the reel? Is that what's going on? Like, if you don't have it in your pocket, can you still pull it and let it go? Let me know. I can try to help you out real quick because I actually have it, and I love Departure. Yeah. Let's see. Oops, didn't mean to do that. What's going on Facebook? I see some questions coming in. Let me see. Let's go to Facebook. Greg on YouTube could find a wife in the material in your lecture. There you go, Benjamin. You just won. That's great. Thanks a ton. Have a good day, evening. Have a good night. I'm here in Vegas. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. Well, I missed the Jam Cam, but I love all you do. Thanks, John. Jam Cam's coming back. I'm like I said, I'm moving spaces soon. With the studio, I'm going to get another camera, so I have 3 cameras going, and I will have a camera just for the Jam Cam and a dedicated space just for the Jam Cam. We're evolving. I've had guests for almost the last month, except for today, I guess. It's been good. Going to win it. Already know it's great. I'll let everyone know. Thanks, Scott. What do you think is the best device ever created and can be bought from Murphy's? Mikhail, you can't purchase things from Murphy's unless you're a dealer, just so you know. Anything you see on the Murphy's website or on our social media is stuff you can find from your favorite Magic dealers. There are some really, really fun things, though, that are out there. One of the best devices, I mean, that's tough, man. Some of the more popular ones I mentioned earlier, the Spider Pen Pro is a good one. WoW, the WoW gimmick, if you like card tricks, I think the WoW gimmick, you would have a lot of fun with it. It looks like trick photography in real life. It's really, really cool. Luke freaking Dancy. There you go, Benjamin. You're funny, dude. So, yeah, those are a couple thoughts for that. I want to jump back over here on YouTube again. I want to make sure there was a question about departure, and I don't want to ignore that. So let's come back over here again. Let's see what's going on with departure. It was Anthony had a question about it. Checking out. Thanks, Luke. Really appreciate it. Hey, thanks, Case. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for the support there. We use that and try to win the lecture. Can I be a guest? You detracted that as soon as you said it. That's funny. Tar Heels. That's right, Chris Cram. Go Heels. Go Heels. I'm glad that you're saying Tar Heels and not Duke. If you were a Duke fan, Chris Cram, we would have some problems. It works fine outside my pocket. Anthony Bowler. Anthony, one of the things they tell you about on the instructional for departure is to make sure that you have the device away from your keys so that when the real part comes out, it's not rubbing up against the keys. You want to make sure that that part of it is facing out away from the keys. So have the gimmick on the outside of the keys, not on the inside of the keys, where the rest of them are, right? Because that'll get in the way. That might be one of the things. The other thing that he tells you on the download or the instructionals to do is to have the keys on the inner part of your pocket, on the inner corner, and pull it up that way. I think the most important thing there was make sure that little ring, the little thing, is facing out and away from the keys. Those are just a couple thoughts there. Yeah. You're ambitious to win my lecture. Benjamin, you're full of these. I love it. There you go. It's like that too. Anthony, you may want to contact your dealer if you're having problems with it, or actually reach out to Chris Smith. He's a pretty easy guy to get a hold of if you're having specific problems. I'm just going by what I know, and the other thing I guess is to make sure that when you're pulling out the reel, to make sure that you're doing it coming up and out and not just across your body. You need to come up and out and then have it right along your arm. If you just come across, it may just not have enough pull to go back to your pocket. Just a few thoughts for you. What's your favorite football team? The Carolina Panthers. I'm not a bandwagon guy. I'm originally from North Carolina. I grew up there, and I know they weren't so good this year, but they sure were last year. Yeah. All right. So departure is really good, though. It's a nice, affordable solution to the ring flight. I know Ring Flight Revolution is probably like the Rolls Royce of ring flight routines. Great gimmick, very well made, but it's like $100 and something. If you want an affordable one that'll do the job, I have got departure myself. I like the new and improved version. It's good. It'll do the trick too. Yeah. All right. What's up, Spacecraft Cat? How we doing out there on YouTube? When you perform it, does the clip and ring hang out of your pocket? Yeah, okay, so I see what you're saying now, Anthony. Yes, so when you do the routine, departure, if you guys don't know, is a ring flight routine. You borrow a ring, you can do a ring routine, and at the end you vanish it, and you go to your back pocket, and you pull out the keys, and the ring is hanging from your keychain. Anthony, as far as I know, when you do ring flight, it doesn't go directly back inside your pocket because you're putting it in your back pocket. The ring and that is going to be hanging out the top, kind of like this, like a little loop, I guess. Mine doesn't go directly inside my pocket either. So when you do the reveal, you can't turn around and reach in to your pocket. You have to reach back and then pull everything out. I watched the trailer. I watched the instruction because I had the same question. I never once saw him turn around and show his pocket before he went in to get the keys. So I don't think that you can do that. I think what's going to happen is the ring will hang on the outside of your pocket, regardless of which reel it is, too. I don't think any of them can zip it all the way back down your pocket. It's just physics. I don't think that physically it can go back down inside. So when you perform the routine, do the vanish, show your hands, go back, pull everything out, and show it. Yeah. Greg Williams, I have to tell you and everyone here, this is a great group of people considering I'm in a new city and state and really don't know anyone. Everyone here makes me feel welcome. You guys are, hey, Greg, that's awesome, dude. Love to hear it, man. Glad to hear you're enjoying these. Appreciate the support, man. Chris Cram, I can't be a Duke fan. I like where I live in North Carolina. There you go, Chris. Yeah. No Duke. We don't like Duke. No Blue Devils. No. We like Tar Heels. Yeah. I can't believe they beat us in the ACC tournament. But anyway, I digress. I digress. What's the smallest size the Kinetic PK comes in? I'll have to check it out. I'll have to take a quick peek. Hold on a sec. I'll look for you. I met Chris Smith before and asked him. He said the same thing. There you go, Anthony. Yeah, I figured. I'm sorry I didn't get your question there earlier. I didn't know exactly what you meant. But yeah, you just have to reach back and pull that out. There you go. Kinetic rings. Let's take a peek together. Let's see what those sizes are for you. The kinetic rings. Let's see. Kinetic ring. Here we go. Back to the old Murphy's website. Okay. Kinetic PK ring looks like size 8. To my friend that just asked that question. Yeah, it looks like size 8 is the smallest ring size for the kinetic rings. And I want to say something, guys, too, about these. I've used PK rings, or the same, that's what a kinetic ring is. It's a really nice PK ring. I tell you what, I used to use PK rings, the magnetic rings, and if you drop it even just a little bit, just shatter. They're pieces of crap. The kinetic rings now that we're talking about are so much better. They're so freaking awesome. But it looks like size 8 is the smallest. I did want to say that, though. Yeah. Wayne Sharp over on Facebook. I want to answer this question for Wayne because I'm going to answer this for him. Oh, David Brock's got something to say too. Man, you guys this is great. Let's see here. David Brock, want your at the table lecture because I have been amazed by your stuck daily routine for a long time. I'd love to be able to perform it, not to mention your double lift, and I'm also curious about double stick tape ideas. Cool. All right, David. Ever need a vacation? Japan is a magical land to visit. You know what, Wayne? I haven't had a true vacation in like 10 years. It's probably why I'm sick. I want to go to Shanghai. I want to go to Shanghai Disney. That's what I want to do. Yeah. What's up, Alex? How we doing out there? You always stream when it's in the middle of the night in Germany. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, man. If I tried to stream when everyone's awake, I'd never sleep. Stuck on daily. There you go, David. Yeah. That's funny. But yeah, the kinetic rings, it looks like those are size 8 for my YouTube friend who just asked that. And again, I don't like to leave out names, so I'm going to pull it back up and find out who that was that asked that question. Spacecraft Cat, you asked. So there you go. All right, I'm going to buy it soon. There you go. Yeah, get it from your favorite Matt dealer. There you go. Deb, my son was just visiting Nag's Head, said this cold weather's gotten there. Also, that's a bummer. And Nag's Head's nice, though. Anthony, when do you let go of the ring and wear on your body? So, Anthony, I do departure. I do it as a guess which hand thing. A lot of people do it just as a vanish. I do it as a guess which hand thing. So I'll take the ring, I'll put it on my finger. I'll come over. Actually, I don't just leave it on my finger and do the thing. I take the ring and I hold it by my fingertips. So it's still clipped, but I hold it. And I do a very bad type of retention pass or retention vanish. and I kind of do this type of thing, and then I say, guess which hand it's in. And literally, as I do this and I go, guess which hand it's in, my left hand, that doesn't have the ring, goes forward, and I kind of lean forward, and then I bring my right hand and I let it go as I turn to the side, and then I come back and I go, guess which hand it's in? This hand. Nope. I close it back. This hand. Nope. And then I open both hands. So I'd kind of delay it, but I use the whole like guess which hand it's in kind of thing as the body language misdirection. And I kind of turn my body as I do it. Do this. Guess which hand? Guess which hand? And it's gone. Helps cover a little bit of the noise too. Yeah. Chris Graham, it's freezing here in North Carolina. I live on the Outer Banks. Yeah, I've heard that. I heard it was snowing there the other day. My mom sent me a picture. They live in the Charlotte area. Crazy. Yeah. So there you go, Anthony. Yep, you got it. All right. But Departure's great. Again, if you guys don't have it, haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. Brandon Lee, you should try Macau or Hong Kong. Brandon, I mean, I got to be honest, man. I love the Asian culture. I love sushi. I could eat it every day if I had to. I love sushi. Asia speaks to me, for sure. Artist name of mine is Ben Slight. Maybe easier to say in America. All right. Yeah, your last name's a bit of a challenge there. Berkelbauer? Benjamin Berkelbauer. Is that right, Benjamin? He's over on Facebook. See you next week. See you, Phil. You take care, man. We'll catch you next time, all right? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. You know, for such a like thrown together quick show, I can't believe I'm going on almost 2 hours. Crazy, right? Yeah. Wasn't planning on it at all, but stranger things have happened, I guess. Macau is where the House of Magic is. Yeah, Shin Lim's going to be performing there again. Yeah. Let's see. Chris said it's easier with a jacket, but I find it more difficult. You know, it's easier with a jacket for the cover. It could still get hung up. I'll tell you one thing I really like doing with ring flight is to not have it as the ring vanishes and appears back there. I like to have a key, like a separate key in my pocket. So when I borrow a ring, I clip the key in my finger. I grab the ring, or maybe I'll do a routine with the ring first. So make it vanish, jump around. Then when I go to give it back to them, I go in my pocket and I get out a key that I have. I grab the key. I grab the ring as I clip it onto the ring flight gimmick. Pretend to put it in my other hand. Let it go. And now when I open up my hand, the ring is now a key. And then you go, well, what's this? The key. Well, if the key's here, and then when you reach in your back pocket and show that the ring is on the keychain. I know it's mentioned in the departure instructional. I think it's a John Kennedy idea, if I'm not mistaken. He uses it with a napkin or a cover, like some kind of piece of paper to put over it. I just like to do it, have the key in my hand, do the fake retention, let it go, open my hand and show the transposition that way. So now you change the ring into a key, and now you show the ring back there. So it all makes sense to me. I don't like just the vanish and, oh, look. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's easier a ring flight with a jacket to hide the line and the vanish. But the vanish could get caught up on your jacket if you've got, especially if you have zippers. If you got a zippered jacket, the line's probably going to get hung up on there. Yeah. John Zara, got to go to bed. Get well, my friend. Thank you, John. I do plan on getting better. Going to relax a little bit, rest up, try to get myself better for sure. Yeah. All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Top 3 strong magic effects preferred impromptu. Top strong magic effects. Impromptu, my God. You know, you walk out of the house, use loops. Put them on, or use the inner circle. Use loops. They're great. Oliver John Kite, how we doing out there on Facebook? See you out there. I also really like City Prediction. City Prediction uses your phone. I like that a lot. You can borrow someone's phone to do it. And my trick Capture. I like Capture too. You put the coin in the phone. Pretty easy thing to do. Not totally impromptu, but you borrow their phone, you do the trick, you hand their phone back, and everything's good to go. So, a couple different things for you there, Duncan. None of those were impromptu, but sorry. Yeah, you're doing awesome. Thanks, Chris. All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap things up today, guys. I can feel myself feeling worse and worse. I need to go take some medicine, get myself better, and get ready for the rest of today. Got to get through the rest of the day and just rest up. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I'm sorry that, again, Kalen couldn't join us, but we will try to get him on again. It is a reminder, if you're joining me late, just coming in, we do have Kevin Lee joining me live next Wednesday at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time to talk all about cohesive. The brand new effect uses gum, 6 different tricks. They're all different using that type of pack of gum that you see there. Really fun stuff from Mr. Kevin Lee. And I hope to see some of you guys there. Rob Dodge over on Facebook saying you can add a spare key to the gimmick and borrow spectators' keys. Do a fake removal of... there you go. Yeah, you could do it with keys. Yeah. Right on, Rob. Smart guy. Yeah, you could do it without a ring at all. Yeah. Good stuff. And again, those of you just joining me, we aren't giving away a free copy of my At the Table lecture. I did a lecture in California a couple weeks ago, and it is actually available as of today. So it's pretty fitting then that we give away a free copy to both my Facebook friends and YouTube friends. Facebook friends, all you got to do, click the share button this week. Click the share button. Because it's my lecture, I want more people to know about this show too. So let's do that. And also comments that you post, those will count too. But the more that you do, I'm not going to lie, the better your chances are to win. And my YouTube friends, all you guys need to do is to post a comment. Tell me why you want to win the lecture. Tell me why. It's mine, after all. And be as funny or as serious as you want. And I'll pick a winner next week and hook you up with a digital copy of my At the Table lecture. It's that easy. All right. And thank you guys to everyone that's pre-ordered it and checked it out. I got a lot of good feedback and good support from it already. Glad to know you guys are digging my work. And yes, thank you for all the support. Appreciate it, buddy. Buds. All my buddies out there. All right. Again, my name is Luke Dancy. I'm a bit sick this week, but thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to throw it to the other camera real quick and do my little wrap-up like I always do. And then we'll get out of here and enjoy the rest of our week. All right. You know, one thing that I always try to drive home when we do these hangouts is that, yeah, the tricks are important. It's important to perform good magic. I don't always do it just to fool people. I do it to try to entertain, try to bring a smile to someone's face, try to maybe have them forget what's going on in the real world or maybe in their own little world. You know what I mean? And the one cool thing is, we're all magicians, though. We're all magicians. We all found this stuff in a different way. And I always invite you guys each week to tell me how you got interested in this stuff. What got you into magic? Because each of our stories, it's all different. But the road has all led us to the same spot. We're all magicians. And whatever it is that got you into magic, there's something that gave you that feeling of, man, this is cool. I want to learn more. I want to do more. And you never know when you might be passing that along to someone else too. And that, to me, is the real magic. You know what I mean? And it's just something to think about when you perform. That, yeah, do good magic, like I said. But remember that you're giving them something so much more, potentially. And one day, maybe they'll be here with us singing out because of you. And that's pretty cool. You saw magic on TV. You got a magic kit. You saw someone live do it. Whatever it was, that's what's brought you here. And you never know when you might be that influence to someone else, right? And also when you do start to work on that magic, make sure you focus on what you're doing. It's easy to get distracted with phones and want to show everyone what you're doing and show off what you're doing. You know, success works in really funny ways. I prefer to work quietly, and then when I do come out, make a big splash. Not to say that that's the right way, that's just the way I look at things. You know, work quietly and let the work speak for itself. Focus on what you do. If you want to do good magic, the one word I can tell you, the big secret is to focus. Don't try to work on all this stuff all at the same time. Try to just focus on what you're doing, do it right, put in the work, and the rest pretty much just takes care of itself. All right? But we are here each and every week to try to help you during that journey, to try to help you along, to try to help you get to a place you've always wanted to go with this stuff. Again, I don't ever pretend to know everything about magic. If I don't know something, I always do my best to get you the resources that you're looking for to try to help you get in the right direction, right? That's just, I've got 30 years of magic experience as a performer, as a creator, as a consultant, and I try to share some of that with you each and every week. So just remember, you're not alone out there, and that's what I like about the internet. It's one thing I do like about it, is that no matter where you are in the world, you do have a place to go to and to get help and ask questions. And I had that when I was a kid at a real magic shop, and those things they're not around a whole lot these days. So that's what I'm trying to do, is to bridge the gap a little bit. Know what I mean? All right. So do good magic, practice, focus. All right, that's enough. I'm gonna give some last shout outs over here on YouTube as we wrap this up, like we always do. all my friends that have come and gone in the meantime, thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the love. Greg Williams, appreciate it, man. See you next week. Chris Cram, always a pleasure, man. Patrick, good to see you. Anthony, thank you for all the great questions. And all of you guys, a lot of good questions today. You kept me going on for 2 hours strong here when I thought I'd be on here for maybe 30 minutes. You guys are kind of helping me keep going too, so I appreciate it. Some other friends that have come and gone. What's up? Mark Ham's Magic. D'Angelo was around for a little while. Cedric Lancy, I saw you out there. Case Jameson, always good to see Case. A lot of people have come and gone in the meantime. Tyler Scott was around. I know. Thank you to Danny Weiser for popping by. I saw Michael Chatelaine around earlier. A lot of good people out there. So to everyone that was here and that is here, appreciate you guys tuning in. And again, to all my YouTube friends out there, make sure you do subscribe to the Murphy's channel. That way, every time we go live, you'll get notified each and every time. It's a pretty cool thing. It's very easy, and we're always posting new stuff, reviews and new tricks and live videos and more free stuff. You'll see another free trick from Shin Lim popping up on YouTube tomorrow. So make sure that you're keeping up with us over there. All right. Of course, I'm going to give some shout outs as well on my Facebook page here. I'm not going to forget about you guys too. You guys are popping up right about now. Kogan, thank you for hanging out. It's the first time I've seen your name around here. I hope it's not the last. Thanks for chilling out with us. Benjamin, it's been a blast, man. You've had a lot of good questions and a lot of good thoughts. So thank you for popping up as well. Let's see who else is out there. David Brock as well. Thank you for tuning in. Cedric, I'll see you over here as well. Oliver, John, appreciate the support coming over here. John Czar, always a pleasure, sir. See you next time. Brandon Lee, congrats again on picking up free copy of Bound Control. Congrats on that, buddy. Alex, thanks for tuning in all the way from Germany. Wayne Sharp, we'll definitely keep your advice handy when it comes to Japan being a very magical land to visit for vacation. Rob Dodge, always great to see you, Doc. Michael, thank you for your questions, and all the rest of the folks that have come and gone, Scott Tarpley, and all the rest. Thank you all for your questions, thoughts, and all the support and feedback for this show. That is how we keep trying to make this show better and better for you week after week. All right. And speaking of week after week, one last reminder, Kevin Lee, next week, March 22nd, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, talking all about Cohesive. Do not miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you'll have a chance to win a free copy of Cohesive next week as well. So don't miss out on that. All right. Good stuff. Can't wait to chat with Kevin and the rest of you guys for hanging out. All right. James, love your shows, brother. You never disappoint. Even when thanks, James. Appreciate that, man. I really don't feel very good, so I appreciate those words for sure. All right, my friends, that's it for now. My name is Luke Dancy. I've been your host, and I look forward to being your host all over again next week. Noon Pacific Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the Murphy's Facebook page and YouTube channel. My friend Kevin Lee will be joining me. Can't wait to chat with him. And all the rest of you guys, too. Enjoy your weekend that's coming up. Enjoy the college basketball. If you guys are part of March Madness, good luck to all my friends out there watching that. I'm just going to say it one more time. Go Heels. Go Tar Heels. We got so close last year. This is our year. All right. And again, thanks to everyone that honestly did pre-order my At the Table lecture and everyone that has picked it up. You guys are blowing me away with your support. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like my work. And just so that you know, I am starting to work on a deck of cards, the Dancy series. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. All right, my friends, that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully then I'll be feeling a little bit better. So let's see. Fingers crossed. All right, guys, catch you next time. See ya.